Hello, this is Isaiah Everin, and here I want to provide a narrative walkthrough of my quest for the Elder Scrolls Skyrim called Of Three in One. This is a quest designed for the course Level Design 2 at the SMU Guildhall program, and basically this video, I'm making it so that someone who doesn't have the chance to download and play the level, but who wants the full details, like the full nitty gritty of the story of the quest, this video exists to give you that opportunity. The other video I made that's available on my portfolio, isaiaheverin.com, gives a developer commentary of what I created, all the systems in play, sort of hints at how I made them, and then of course my portfolio site itself goes in even further detail about the more development focused background of this quest. But again, I wanted to give an opportunity to just have, if anyone really wants it, see a full playthrough of the quest. I'm actually going to read the dialogue aloud, so I hope that's alright. If you're interested, it just helps me know that you don't have to be sitting there reading the subtitles. But anyways, we're just going to jump right into this quest. It should be around 30 to 40 minutes, so if you stick with it and if you're really interested, thank you. I hope you enjoy. We're going to be teleporting ourselves with a brand spanking new Skyrim character on Riverwood Bridge, and we're just going to jump into it. So over here is our quest start, called Amorous' Campsite, and we encounter a priest called Amorous. Hello, can I speak with you for a moment? And you say, hello, how can I help you? I'm a priest guiding a young couple before their marriage, and I could use a witness. Would you like to help? We're gonna go ahead and help him. Wonderful. If you can meet us at their campsite, we can begin soon. So as we go forwards, I'm not gonna explain what's happening. I'm just gonna let the quest speak for itself as much as I can. So go to Charlie and David's campfire. Come over here. Alright, what do you need me to do? You'll be drinking this potion that combines your spirit with those of Charles and David, sending you into a vision quest exploring their minds. I must warn that the ceremony can be very intense. If there's any past trauma in your life, this could trigger unwelcome memories. Are you ready? Just an aside, this is a warning for people that there is some very mature content in this quest that covers things like sexual assaults. I have to give that spoiler just in case someone is not interested in continuing, knowing that that is going to happen. It's not very explicit, obviously. Skyrim doesn't have, very explicit visuals, but it's something that is brought up. Potion? Sharing minds? You'll need to explain more. What would you like to know? How does this potion work? Each psychosanguine potion is distilled from one regenerative plant. When divided, the magical energies of this plant attempt to reunite its parts. Thus, when multiple people drink the potion, their minds become linked in its attempt to reform into a single entity. You all become one person. Why are these two men doing this? Couples and friends go on the vision quest in order to strengthen the bonds of their relationship. To share minds is an enlightening experience. Please consider speaking to Charles and David beforehand if you'd like to know more about them. Who are you? I'm a traveling priest dedicated to the beauty of love and friendship. That's all? What god do you serve? It really is that simple, and the god or gods I serve are between me and my faith. Why do I need to be a part of this? The vision quest will draw most off of the strongest mental bond, meaning all that you see will tie back to Charles and David. However, an objective witness is required to steady the balance between both of their minds, someone who has no mental ties to either party. Alright, that's enough. Are you ready to take the potion? I'm up for anything. I'm ready to take the potion. Amazing! Here, change into something more comfortable, then drink the potion. Charles and David will join and see you on the other side. Charles Ulbrecht. Do I know you? I am the witness of your ceremony. It is excellent to meet you. We were worried we wouldn't have the witness that Amorous says is required. What do you need a witness for exactly? The witness will join the vision quest and make sure nothing goes wrong. Not sure what would go wrong, though. David and I are very close. Can you tell me more about yourself? I am but a farmer from the north. I now live with my partner on a nearby farmland, tending to our crops and animals. So why are you doing this? I know little of magic, but anything that could bring me closer to my love, well, what could be better? I suppose we'll speak again during the ceremony, and soon shall speak with the same voice, in fact. How exciting! David Whitestorm. I believe I am to be the witness of your ceremony. Oh, well met. Thank you for helping us. It will be no small task. We'll find a way to repay you. What do you mean it will be no small task? The vision quest we are going on is unlike any experience I've ever had. One can't really know what to expect. We will literally become one person. To agree to witness and join in such a ceremony without knowing us is very kind. Amorous did say it must be a stranger, though. May I ask who you are? I am a traveling merchant, and I met my partner Charles while on the road. We have been together for a year through the thick and thin of life. Why are you doing this ceremony? Amorous introduced us to a couple who went through the ceremony. They said that sharing minds was a profound moment that brought them closer together. I look forward to the ceremony. Yes, I am eager to begin. All right. Let's take this potion. Huh. We are now in a strange dreamscape. And I'm not sure who this is. Talk to the Red Demon. Let's look at our quest log. We have two different quests. Mystery of the Blood and of 3 in 1. Let's do this. Let's pick that up. Actually, oh. Looks like all of our items are gone. And if we try to take that, nothing happens because we haven't finished the vision quest. And who might you be? The master of those that follow the path, the voice of many in one, the heart through which flows the blood. So, you're simply a cryptic hallucination? I am as real as I am imagined to be, and see how real you three have imagined one of me. Did that even make sense? If sense is what you wanted, words only had to say, and thus ask for sense, mortals. What is this place? The environs of 3 minds become one, paths merge, shaping a world that reflects these new harmonies. What are we meant to do here? Like actors on a stage, live through again that which manifests from within. If you could change the path, would you? Why are you here? Your union was to me and through me, fraught, and from me and for me. Thoughts of thee did form me. All right, that's enough sense. The mortals attempt to mock their greater, but the amusement remains mine alone. What path do you speak of? That path which flows where the blood flows. If flowing were a choice, would you choose to follow it? What exactly does that entail? Merely walking, but in what direction? To know, you must first gain knowledge of that thing which we call the blood. Bring each of 5 signs, 5 seeds of the elements that join to form the blood, proof that you have lived through their potent metaphors. There is 1 elemental seed in each chamber of this journey. The blood flows through open eyes and into open hearts. Alright, well that was weird. This appears to be the first door we have to go into. Wait a moment. Where are we? This appears to be my childhood home, as if in a memory or a dream. Things are similar, but changed somehow. I feel the presence of my father. Come, we can shift our form to appear more akin to me. This way he will recognize us when we approach. Oh. I guess we're Charles now. Nice house. It's good to see you, son. Father, why are you sad? Charles, my son, today is that same day we lost your mother. Don't you remember? I feel the grief I've held on to every day since then, this pain that will follow me to the grave. I was so young when she passed, I hardly remember her. She was a fine woman, a huntress, a paragon of our people, and a mother full of nurturing care. I wish she was still here for you. Remind me of how she passed away? Would you have me relive that fateful day when the great bear came upon us and took her from me? Let us not haunt this place with that memory. But it has been many years since she passed on, and yet I can still feel her so near to me among our ancestral spirits. We should try not to dwell on grief. Wise son, but we must not forget to always honor her memory as you must honor all of your ancestral legacy. One day you will meet a woman as beautiful and fine, and you shall bear grandchildren who can pass on our lineage into the ages. Yes, of course, father. Come, Charles, on this fateful anniversary we shall go out and hunt as she and I once did, as is in our blood. It's late, father. Are you sure this is the time to hunt? Of course, son. Look at there is a deer just beyond those shrubs. Lay it low so that we may have a feast in your mother's honor. What should I do? Steady your arm. Feel the bowstring as if it is your own sinew, and aim for the vital organs. You'll know when the time is right. Why do you want me to do this? One day you will be your own man as I am now, as our forefathers were, and you will provide for a family of your own. The hunt is in your blood. Yes, of course, I will honor her memory this way. You make me proud to be your father. Oops. Alright. Seed of Earth. Find the 5 elemental seeds, so that's the first one. Enter the cave to confront the father. This is all very strange. What is it? 3 minds occupying the same form? I can hardly tell where my thoughts end and the both of yours begin. Was that memory inaccurate? Did you choose differently? No, I must admit that is how it happened. It is the day I decided to do everything I could to follow in the path of my ancestors. This cave evokes memories of where they faced the bear, where I lost my mother. Let us find what it holds. Find the seed of water, talk to the woman. Do I know you? Of course you do, Charles, my dear. I have always been here for you. Mother, I hope Father and I honored your spirit well. Charles, why do you call me Mother? Spirit, are you not my mother? Don't be silly, Charles, my love. I am a mother, of course, but I am your wife, the mother of your children. That makes no sense. I don't have a wife. Oh, you don't? Yes, of course that's true. You do not have a wife and children. Huh. Oh. Son, why have you come to this cave of dark memories? Father, I have wonderful news to tell you. What is it, my son? I could do with some good news. I seem to be plagued by dark thoughts. I have met someone and we've fallen in love. That is great to hear. Soon you shall have children and make your ancestors proud. Who is she? His name is David. We've grown very close. I am not sure what to say to this, my son. Can you not be proud of this, father? There is not left in this world of me but you. What of grandchildren? What will become of our lineage? I am my own man now, father. So you are, my son. Yet still, I am disappointed. I found this in the forest. The steady one, familiar, moving in orbits from the highest order to the lowest, chaotic dust, life from the lifeless. This was within a shallow pool, the selfish one, both predator and prey, graceful in its craving and overwhelming wave. So the earth and water eggs, he seems to just be providing some very vague metaphors about them. Now we're in David's psyche. So now it is my past to be explored. So be it. What is this place? It is the castle where I was trained to be a warrior in the Imperial Legion. That was so long ago. I am no longer a soldier. Why here? I wish it were any other place. Huh. I feel my commander approaches. Well, let's get this over with and see what he has to say. Hello, soldier. Reporting for duty, Commander. You certainly are. David Whitestorm, is it? Looking sharp, soldier. Not sure what you mean, sir. Worry not. You're loyal to the cause, are you not, soldier? Of course, sir. Loyalty to the Imperial Legion flows in my veins. I'm glad to hear it. Your brother is a warrior of the cause as well, yes? Yes, but I follow this path of my own volition, sir. This pleases me to hear, soldier. Would a fine young man like yourself enjoy proving his loyalty? Anything for the Legion, sir. Good. There is something I'd like you to take care of, young man. A deserter who does not understand loyalty as you do. What did this man do, sir? The coward ran, of course, thinking we wouldn't find him. He is a traitor and he must be taken care of. Why have me do this, sir? The cart to the prison camp is overfull, so let us simply get it over with. I want to watch you prove your loyalty to me and to the Imperial Legion. What would you have me do, sir? Take the sword on your back and cut him down as I watch, soldier. Of course, sir. Without hesitation, soldier. We shouldn't be here. Is this your commander's bedroom? Yes, he asked to see me in his quarters. You must understand, I was a young soldier then, just following orders. Is that why you killed the man in the courtyard? Of course! A soldier who does not follow orders eventually ends up as that deserter did. If I didn't do it, someone else would have. What's done is done. I must warn you to be prepared of what I assume is going to happen next. It seems our darkest paths must be tread again. Jeez. Welcome, soldier. You wanted to see me, Commander? Thank you for coming. Feel free to relax, soldier. This is an informal meeting. I simply want to get to know you better. I hope I did well in taking care of the deserter, sir. It was stimulating to watch you out there. We can't have cowards muddying the ranks or wandering the land. It makes the Legion look weak. Now, why don't you have a drink in honor of your loyalty, soldier? Yeah, sir, I'll have a drink. Excellent. The bottle is right over there. Whoa. Commander, what just happened? Oh, we just got a bit carried away having some fun, soldier. Really? I wish I could remember. Trust me, boy, we most certainly had a good time. What exactly was in that wine? Nothing abnormal, soldier. As I said, you simply took it too far. That doesn't sound like me. Wasn't it only one drink? If you insist on questioning this further, I may begin to consider it insubordination. We saw today what happens to those who oppose the Legion. Now, why don't we keep this evening private between us, soldier? A secret. Of course. I am a loyal soldier of the Imperial Legion. It's our secret. Glad to hear it, soldier. You are excused. Found this behind an archery range target. Ah, a mounded one. Carrier of spoken motion, sustainer of its container, the medium of the methods of the mind. This was on the commander's shelf? The forbidden one, the folly of man incarnate, the engine of all invention. From its caress, life. From its touch, death. Alright. Resolution. This seems familiar. And where are we now? This is just as the day I first met Charles. I was quite stricken by the sight of him, and so I had to introduce myself. I feel that Charles has departed our minds, and there he is standing. Are we approaching the end of the vision quest? Well, if I recall correctly, I picked flowers for him. Beautiful flowers for a beautiful man. Oh, thank you. You're, quite dashing yourself. My name is Charles. I'm David. There's a tavern down the road. Would you like to meet this evening? Oh, yes, I know of it. It would be my pleasure to meet you there when my work today is done. Sounds wonderful. I'll be waiting there at sundown. Yes, of course. I'll certainly see you there. Is this the tavern David mentioned? Yes, this is where he invited me to meet. Clearly, I was very nervous. I had never been on a, romantic outing. It appears David has departed from our minds and now is sitting there, waiting. For me. What did I do that night? Oh, yes, I purchased a bottle of wine for us to share. I got this from the barkeep for... Oh, are you alright? Yes, it's nothing important. Thank you so much for the gift. I must say that I have enjoyed this evening very much. You seem to be distracted yourself. May I ask what's on your mind? David, why did you never tell me about what your commander did to you? Why do you talk about these difficult things? Let us just move on from that. Remember how nice this evening was? Well, I guess. What did I say that day? I believe it was about the candlelight. I must admit, in this candlelight your eyes are quite enchanting. Charming compliment. Thank you. I have my own admission. I dearly hope we might meet again and get to know one another better. Oh, of course. I would not pass the chance to spend time with you once more. This gladdens me. I'm staying in the Tavern's Inn. Let us meet again soon. Please, what do you need? We need your guidance. What do you think about all that has happened here? I have some thoughts about what we saw in Charles's psyche. Speak your mind, then. Killing the deer showed that he is easily pressured by his father. Pressured? The bonds of blood are not easily broken, but perhaps you're right. Sometimes a man can be shaped too much by a legacy he must fulfill. He certainly puts your relationship before the expectations of his father, of course, proving that sometimes a man must diverge from the path laid before him. Concerning what happened in David's psyche, yes, what about it? Killing the deserter for his commander's entertainment revealed a brutal nature. Brutal? On the one hand, he did as ordered, as a loyal soldier must, but to do it unofficially, alone in the courtyard, perhaps this is strange. He showed willingness to sacrifice in keeping what his commander did a secret. That is an interesting perspective. That was a hard choice to make, but commitment to a cause sometimes must come before pursuing justice. Is there anything else you need to know? What is your final conclusion about this vision quest? Do you think we are prepared to take our relationship further into marriage? I believe you two can work through it. Thank you. Perhaps we can. This last one was waiting after we experienced resolution. Yes, this one. The peak at the mountaintop, that which rests upon all else, the very essence of why you are gathered here today. I believe I found all of your elements? Yes, you have. As our time here comes to a close, you have begun to walk the path, and a knowledge of the blood begins to form within you. What knowledge? Could you be more explicit? To be more explicit would be to sunder a budding plant where it grows. No, many more steps must you take before bold statements are made. Know that I am a Daedra of these unions. I feed from them, the sharing of minds, the mingling of souls. In this place I am born. How does one take those steps? Speak to my most loyal servants when this is over. He will point to where your feet must fall on that path which we follow. Tell him thus, I am one who walks. Alright. Drink the potion to exit the vision quest. Thank you for helping. That was interesting. Sorry if it was difficult. I know that was a lot to handle all at once. How are you feeling? I'm not sure. The experience was not what I expected. How do you think Charles feels? Now that our minds are separated once more, I can't be sure. What happens next? We'll likely return to the farm, live our day-to-day, and see what may come. It's hard to say. I wish you both the best. Be sure to talk to the priest. We prepared payment to make up for assisting us. What a harrowing experience. Thank you for being there with us. It was no problem, don't mention it. But I must. Not everyone would be willing to go through such a bizarre experience on the behalf of two strangers. How do you feel about the ceremony? Very strange. Conflicted even. It was fascinating to share minds with David, but at the same time it is not what I expected. And what of David? He seems a bit shaken, but I'm not sure. We haven't yet talked the experience through. What will happen next? I wish I knew. The whole experience has ended with so much confusion that we've dug up old wounds. I hope we can work through it. I wish you well. Your words and actions are greatly appreciated. It appears you've returned in one piece. Well, back in 3 pieces, technically. Ah, excellent. So, how was the experience overall? It was strange, uncovering difficult memories for them both. Sharing minds can be an arduous endeavor. They should use this opportunity to overcome their spiritual hardships with the union of their love. While we were there, I met a strange Daedra named Jillian. Oh, did you? This must have been some manifestation of your subconscious. I have not heard of such a being before. Jillian told me to say that I am one who walks. Oh, I see. Well, you've had the introduction, but if you wish to continue walking the path, you will need a full initiation. This is something I am ill-equipped for. You will need to see the highest servant. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of our crossing. Helping with the vision quest was no trouble. You have done a good deed today. Please take this as a token of our appreciation. Alright. Well, that was of 3-in-1. Sorry for the various voices. I hope they were consistent enough. This potion that you get as a reward for the side quest is a potion that gives 100+ speechcraft for a minute. And then we also got 500 gold for helping with the vision quest. That was a 3-in-1. Bit long. If you stuck through it this whole time, thank you so much for watching. If you want more development details, again, there's a video of that available on my portfolio, as well as some text more fully describing the development side of making this quest. Again, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed.